We should be alright. We're ready. Okay, both teams are ready, and we are in. We're into pick ban.
Woo! Let's go. Of course, the Vigor ban.
Yeah. So, do they leave a brand still? I mean, I don't know. It's the brand. The brand has looked good historically. That just wasn't really a team comp for him.
Yeah, I agree. Because all of your engage like can go super far, right? So like,
yeah, thanks for the follow, Wheeljack.
And the way ban. Okay, so we're gonna see some new picks coming out this game. And Gets on Base is gonna first pick the brand that was left up.
Wow, steal it away from him.
He said, "You played it. Let me show you how it's done."
And the Hui respect ban is the iteration here. Aurelia is up. Kennen left up as well. Xerath.
Xerath a Moo.
Wow, iteration here coming out for game 2. Again, like here's the deal, man. If Gets on Base wins this, then they dominate the head-to-head against Team Bell, and Team Bell ends their season 3-9. So they would need SGI to lose out, or at least only win one more, in order to have a shot at a tiebreaker. Team Bell needs this win here in this game. Pressure is on the line in terms of will they move forward or will they go home right now. Misfortune.
Do you think that's Xerath mid? Do you think that's Cerelius on Xerath, or do you think that's a flex maybe support?
I think the Xerath is really weird because they weren't gonna show it. So even if you still want to pick it first rotation, or like before the second phase of bans, you pick it on R3 right here, right? So,
yeah, but at least now you see their bot lane, right? So now you can pick an AD carry or support that maybe you want. Like now you can decide if you want the Xerath into Leona Misfortune, or if you want to flex it mid and play AD carry. I think you could still pick an AD carry here and not show Samira. Okay. Inferno comfortable on that. Was complaining the other day in the Discord that he wasn't going to get the champ anymore since he popped off on it. So here he is. Can he do a repeat performance of his like 15 kill game?
I see a lot of Gets on Base supporters. They've got that denotation now with the vote. That's pretty cool. So a lot of Gets on Base supporters here in the chat.
They do get on base. That's the one thing they do.
Will they get in the playoffs?
Yeah. And the way they just played, maybe. If because they looked really good that whole first half of that game. Something broke there. I clicked Skarner. Okay. Well, it's banned anyways, so you should be Gucci. Alright, so the Aurelia Cannon ban. So giving Chaffles respect thing. No cannon this time. We aren't doing that. I assume they leave top lane open for counter pick for Bell. But I'm not sure how comfortable he is on some of these counters. Maybe just giving him a comfort matchup.
Honestly, don't like the brand pick. Interesting. It's won a lot of games so far, and it's been picked up by a lot of different teams.
It's also, I think it's good, like Leona's gonna go in, brand ulti, Misfortune over top, a lot of damage. Especially if they can get some follow up with jungle or top lane with some go in to help just lock down some more opponents for them. This could also be brand jungle technically. I'm not gonna say it is, but it could.
Yeah, it could be. Tired Sparrow is like the fan with the back against the wall. The rest of chat is for Gets on Base. Tired Sparrow, the only Team Bell lover left. Nergusi saying that Clone is gonna kill him with that brand trust.
So they do pick the Thresh makes it through, and they pick Thresh. So it is Thresh Samira, but the Shin locked in top lane. Oh man.
I was wondering if we get to see the Chaffle Shen, because apparently that's his most played champ. It's like his best champion. And we've just seen him play all these power picks, but with Aurelia Kennen, Respect Band next, that is what he draws on. Chapel
Yeah,
Shed,
and
GG.
put a lot of faith in his team too, right? He's saying, you know what, this game I'm not gonna try to carry. I'm gonna be the shield, the tank. I'll come in, and I think Leona's a good delivery system for him along with Viego.
I really like Leona Shen combo. Able to follow up one. It doesn't matter who lands the first CC. It's guaranteed after that.
Mordekaiser for Bell.
Mordekaiser is a little diabolical because I don't expect it necessarily in this matchup, but if Bell can get snowballing, the Shen just won't be able to leave his lane.
Yep. I like it. I don't think I've seen him play it. So
I don't like the Xerath.
I also do not like the Xerath. You have a Mumu, Samira, Thresh, and so I feel like Xerath doesn't really fit. I guess again he can just keep Brand at bay, but again it feels more like a lane pick than a.
You know what I want here? I want an Orianna. Orianna.
Yeah,
Mumu.
I think Orianna would have been really nice.
Yeah. Go ahead and get into our match. I need to update some of these things here.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Anything weird rune-wise? Doesn't look like it. All starting items are pretty normal, so we do have a 5-stack. Ooh, Sorelius with the poke. Dodges the E. And a little bit of a freebie there.
Alright, fix the
I don't
sides.
hate the look, though. I will also... It's a good question. I will drink chocolate milk. I don't buy it as often. I used to be Jag's roommate actually in the store I worked at. We'd sell this strawberry milk, and
Oh,
man, that was
dude.
the best milk I've ever had in my life.
In Boone. OP. Holy.
Dude, that glass bottle, dude, I dream of that sometimes.
Yeah.
No, it was. I guess technically the glass bottle milk I think was.
It was whole milk. It was from
whole
the
milk.
farm, dude. It was like that local pasteurized stuff that it will go bad quicker than if you get the.
I would buy one on Tuesday and Wednesday morning to be out.
Yeah, it's gone. It's not. You're not making it to the expiration date. That stuff. Whew.
That was my peak. I wasn't even milk chugger then, dude. That was before I found myself.
Before you discovered the true meaning. Alright, let's talk League of Legends as Bell and Chaffles are smacking each other in melee range in the top lane.
Pretty normal jungle pathing too, looking at it, Aztec heading up.
Starting bot side again, going towards top.
So it's going to be up to these bot lanes to 2v2. I think there's angles here, right? If Inferno can get a lead like he got last time on Samira, it's gonna look good.
You can put a clip link in chat, sure. I won't ban you. Oh wait, Gator has to Zenith Blade out. Almost dies. We almost missed the first blood here. Talking about chugging milk.
So there's flash off of Gator and heal off of Riz.
Yeah, so really nice find. It looks like they hit the level 2 first, and they just caught Gator out by surprise, landed the hook. So a nice little punish here as Bell lands the pull. Chaffles taking a ton of damage.
Bell said, "You got to beat me up this first game. I'm beating you up this game."
Gator God, don't die. Speaking of links, if somebody wants to link me the Gator song, I'd take that. I'd take that link. Alright, Clone pushing in here. Half HP. So, yeah, Sorelius really knowing how to manipulate and dominate these early waves. Already up to an 8 CS advantage, which is more than an entire wave already at 3.5 minutes in.
Again, when they locked in Brand, he picked that Xerath pretty fast, and so it might have been something he was expecting.
Yeah.
If he banned away and Brand was left up.
True. Thank you, Rose, for the follow. Appreciate it. Doesn't work, sad. If you guys have access to our Discord, you can do it there. But the taunt flash out from topside, as Chaffles does have to escape the game from Aztec top, and Boxy is here in the river, so he knows that Aztec is here. Might be looking for the fight. Ends up that both junglers are going to recall here.
The mid lane is pretty low on mana. Both have ways to regain mana with their passives, and so they might stick around a little longer.
I mean, Brand's got more here. I'm not quite sure what happened, but Cerelius has gone. He's down in levels now, and he's down in resources. So, Clone able to find a way to even it out a little bit, even though he's down a good bit in CS. Oh, Bell with a nice little. Yeah, I mean, you can see the Shen trade. Like, Chaffles clearly knows this champion, the ins and outs. Gator and Riz pushed up here. This actually could be kind of bad for Gator and Riz, as Aztec is here hovering, and they don't quite have vision of it, and he's gonna go now as the Q comes forward. The flash hook, and it does land. Chestnut does not miss, and his first blood over to Team Bell.
Yeah, I guess Amumu may have got it with Cry, but I would have really given that over to the Samira. There was no way for the Leona to make it out, but hey, a kill is a kill no matter what. Gives you some confidence, and it's about a 800 gold lead.
God, there's a lot of things I like casting in the LCC. I'm not sure there's anything I like casting more than Chestnut hitting a hook. It just feels good. Chaffle's now really imposing himself here in the top lane, and Bell, his lane is pushing, so he's going to get, he's forced to walk out. Chaffles could look to, in the extended lane, look for a good trade. Sent the Gator song to me in Discord. Okay, we'll, if this game goes well, we absolutely will play it, okay? Thank you, mitigators. I appreciate it. Alright. Actually the GOAT. Yes, actually the GOAT. Let's do this. A pretty nice, sizable advantage here at about 800 gold. But it's pretty even in topside, as of course Chaffles will collect some CS here. But it's pretty close to even. But mid is huge advantage, already at 15, just 6.5 minutes in. So we'll have to see.
Definitely, he's looking a little stronger in this match than the last one. He had a farm lead last time as well, but it was not this big this early. We're gonna get the classic drag, first drag for first set of grubs trade. No surprises here.
Yeah, and it's just a handshake, right? They see Dragon go down, they more or less know that that's gonna be the case. Chestnut with the lantern in, and Gator might get caught out here. There's no flash yet. Oh, dodges the bandage toss, but Chestnut, you know what he doesn't do. He doesn't miss, and they're able to get the kill. Chaffles, Stand United, comes through, and he will land a multi-man taunt. Aztec has to flash out here as Riz will flash forward. It's 1-for-1 so far, as Cerelius is on the roam. There's no Brand coming, though. Clone is now in river, so they might actually be able to walk up and fight this up. Chestnut is on the escape, has to get out. He will escape, so it's a 1-for-1 ultimates used.
Oh, Box is getting ulted top.
Oh, Inferno has his back stopped. Yeah, topside action is happening as well as Bell slams Boxy. And it's 1-for-1 and that across the map. So 4 kills going over in the matter of about 12 seconds. And at the end of the day, Team Bell up only 200 gold now.
Yeah, Bell's about to crash a wave into tower and get it back off. The Chaffles is going to miss that, but... Oh, he stops his back, Chestnut!
Chestnut is a magnet. Holy crap. He's got aim hack on these.
So Bell stopped his back, and is just going to take a tower plate instead, or try.
Yeah, we'll see. It's already 2 down topside. Yeah, Bell is here top. He's going to shove in and get... So, I mean, things are going a lot better for the side laners of Team Bell already early.
There is a 20 CS lead top and mid.
Yeah, Chaffles gave up so much to go with that first, that early level 6 ultimate down towards bot. He did
get a kill for the Misfortune and the Brand, so, wasn't for nothing, right?
I don't think it would have been as bad, because at the end of the day, Boxy could have covered, but Bell was able to win the 1v1 into Boxy, and that's really what, makes it look as bad as it is. We've got an interesting jungle support play as Aztec and Chestnut are roaming together here. They don't find anything, but they get a nice ward some deep vision here early, as they are. It looks like they're setting up to have a dragon stack composition, so they just want to see if they can get an early soul and then push through dragon stacking.
And we do have about a 20 CS lead at bottom as well.
Oh, Chestnut
So,
aggressive with it. Yeah,
it's farming really well.
I mean, one of the things Misfortune does best, as Sorelius has an end angle, Clone has to flash out. He will sear, though, onto Sorelius, but the Q! It's a solo below! Sorelius snags one mid. What a play. Mid lane solo kills. I'm here for it.
Oh man, grubs are coming up in about 40 seconds. How long on this dragon?
Yeah, so second rotation of grubs. It looks like second dragon still about a little bit over a minute out.
If I'm Team Bell, I try to fight these grubs. Your top side, I think, is way stronger than their top side currently.
Yeah, Clone is here off of the weird back. Now he doesn't have a full item, whereas this gun is this Luden's pistol.
Yeah, I think it's Gunblade too, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the worst.
But other than that, I think they are stronger topside. Aztec really patient here, and the counter gank is on, as Boxy shows Aztec wants this fight, and so they will go on to Boxy first, as he has to use his ultimate to escape over the wall. So that is Viego ultimate down for the second grub's bandage toss will miss, as Clone is able to escape it. But a really nice use of pressure there, and Team Bell gets an ultimate for very little. Clone, Boxy, and Chapels don't just want to give this up here, and so they will look now. And
man!
Holy cow, the curse of the sad mummy. And that's one gone, that's two gone, and Chapels is left alone. The ninja can do nothing about it. He's gonna flash out, actually, as the ultimate from Xerath is gonna come down. The last shot connects! Oh no, Chapels. And Team Bell off to the races here in game 2.
Yeah, we did question the Xerath quite a bit in the beginning, and he has proven us wrong.
I mean, this is kind of like the way that Xerath is acceptable is if you get 2 kills in lane and then just start smurfing every fight with it, right? Like that's that works for me, you know.
Yeah.
So
we'll playing passive was not the plan, because he is getting kills.
You
really
were
nice
right.
job.
They should take that fight. Riz using the ultimate there just to stop backs. They did get a little bit of damage down, but Gator is looking for a dive, and the stun will land. They're going to take out Inferno first. Gator is eating turret shots here. Should be able to get out one more, but actually dies to the turret as Sorelius teleports in time, and it just turns into an all-out brawl as Clone is within an inch of his life here. And yeah, so at the end of the day, it's 1 for 1. Both supports go down, but Inferno died as well.
And Bell is just getting power plays top.
They just committed so much for it. I don't know if, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird.
You know, we had kind of talked about this. If this Mordekaiser can get ahead, and looking at it, he's up 20 farm.
I mean, this has got to feel good
plates.
for Bell, right? This is probably Bell's biggest lane lead of the entire tournament into a fantastic top laner in Chapels.
Correct. I thought he, would struggle a lot in this matchup, and I think even in game 1, I feel like he was never down that far. I feel like he held his own, farmed under tower pretty well, but this game he is just...
He's shown up, man.
Yeah.
He's shown up. I mean, tournament life is on the line here. And Bell is, hey, the team's named after him, so why not go out and have a game, right? All right, the Gator Leona, I was really excited for it, and along with the Chapel Shen, it has not delivered so far. I'm hoping it's not, that they're not too far behind. They're only about 2k gold behind, so I think that there's still a good teamfight angle. and I don't think that they're out of this game. They do need to start to be a little bit more conscious. I don't think they can take these 50-50s anymore, but I don't think this is game over.
Yeah, no, definitely not. When you have Misfortune and Leona, even Brand, like I know some people in chat saying I don't think Brand's mid that impactful. I didn't check the damage from last time. I think it's definitely impactful. It's definitely strong, but
Boxy.
oh,
Boxy's gonna have to ultimate out again, but Aztec, the bandage toss follows through, and he is invisible right now. Oh, he flashes out. Oh my gosh, so he's gonna be just burnt down by the rest of Team Bell. But the solar flare lands. Oh my gosh, Chestnut, the perfectly timed lantern into hook combo, and they're gonna begin to turn this. Exhaust goes down as Inferno has ulti, but he's exhausted. He doesn't have the damage. And Gator with the cooldowns lands another stun, and Riz deletes him from the map.
oh, the exhaust there really saved him. They're gonna get first
Perfectly
tower off
timed.
that.
Another
And
Zenith
Chestnut,
blade forward, and it's
oh
a double kill here. So the bot side of Gits on base, they're fighting back here. Love to see that.
And it turns out that Taffel's going bot all those times. They get first tower off of, right? So nice little, pick up in gold. Bell wasn't
It was
able to
pretty
get that
close.
tower.
I mean, look at how close this top lane tower is to going down.
Mordekaiser
So,
just takes towers a little bit,
yeah. At the end of the day, though, they capitalized on it with the Misfortune Leona, and that's twice that this Riz Gator lane has been able to take first tower of the match. Little momentum shift. Are we sensing it in chat? A little momentum shift? We'll see. I don't think Team Bell is going to go out just like that. I think they're going to fight back a little bit harder. But yeah, the decision on Samira to engage, like the instant that you get exhausted, really just it comes down to a great exhaust timing from Gator, and not much that he could do once he had already gone in. So Riz sitting on 4 kills and Collector and BF here. He's definitely a force to be reckoned with at this point in the game.
And
Inferno was caught out
man.
again. But at the same time, Flash is forced out from Clone. Some really nice fancy feet here. Oh, and the burn collected the Ludens. Another solo kill. So Carrie's getting killed in both side lanes, but Cerelius answers back. So 5 kills for both of these carries. 5-0-2 for Riz and 5-0-3 for Cerelius. They're putting on a show here.
We're sitting at just that over 1,000 gold lead. This third dragon, 1-1 on teams. I think we might see our first big team fight here, where it's like all out 5v5.
Yeah, Gator's up, but the rest of his team isn't here, and Chestnut and Cerelius are on the roam. So flash out from Aztec. I think he could have actually baited that, and so Boxy and Gator are going to get out. Remember,
Riz
Riz.
already half health.
Oh, Gator's hit with
hook
a hook.
on Gator.
Chestnut simply doesn't miss, and
Inferno gets a kill back there. It's gotta feel good after those last 2 fights.
yeah, absolutely. And honestly, there wasn't a lot Gator could do. Once the Q landed, he was pretty much instantly dead. Chestnut's going to be looking for a hook over the wall. It lands because he can't miss. It's another one for Team Bell.
And I think this is one of those angles where Inferno.
But yeah, Inferno's going to flash into him. A counter ultimate here.
Unsure the flash was needed, but hey, you get the kill, you die, but at least you get it back. I think that Gets on base should have just went and pushed waves. I think once Gator's gone, like you can maybe look for the steal, but you kind of lose your engage and your
I respect it because Misfortune wants the team fight and she's so far ahead, but they just like once Gator's gone.
There, yeah, like, you don't have Leona as a delivery system to like get him in the middle of their team.
This brand is pretty far behind though at this point, so they do need to find ways to play around Riz. And one of the issues with Misfortune is that you really need to be semi-close range in order to make sure that the ultimate gets value. You also want to make sure that things like the Thresh Hook and the Amumu ulti or Bandage Toss are already on cooldown. before you like press the R button, right? So it's kind of a difficult composition to play Misfortune into. We'll have to see if he's able to find these cash money ultimates. As Herald is gonna get. Oh no, it's just triggered. I thought that was spawned for a second. Look at him though on Inferno. And then Chaffles is coming to the rescue of Riz. Chaffles shows up here late to the party. Inferno just barely surviving.
It's like not bad. You get the Shin ulti out. I mean, Inferno almost dies. I'm Inferno just back, man. I mean, there's no point to stay here.
Yeah, I thought that they would disengage here, but they're still kind of looking. Aztec has gone back to clearing his jungle, but it's another kind of ARAM setup, and they are going to look to just team fight at Herald. They send all 5 over to Herald, so there has to be a cohesive answer from T-Bell, or they can just give this. I don't think it's worth.
We're going to have every ultimate
hinting.
except for the Shin ult. So lots of power here.
And the Herald despawns. That was absolutely going to be a 5v5 fight for Herald, but it despawns. And so we don't get to see that climactic moment as everybody just walks away and we reset.
Oh, man.
They were these teams were about to brawl it out to the death for that Herald. I'm telling you right now.
I think, Team Belt wants it. They want to fight right now. But I don't think Gets on Base wants to shy away either, man. They got a lot of
It's
good
all
team
about
fight
the angle. If they find the angle for Riz, anything is possible. Just like Kevin Garnett. Gator is going to get
Gator
bandage
can go
tossed
for
into
him.
Hook. He is tanky enough at this point, but
Oh,
the
he
Solar
missed!
Flare will just miss. The ultimate comes down from Riz. He flashes the bandage toss. Great timing. And he is able to land Collector. Now,
It's Aurelius
oh
with
my
a double
gosh,
kill.
just
Oh,
dunking
that
from
damage is just insane right
downtown.
now.
Steph Curry.
Now that I would
Shoot
say
it
that
from
Misfortune
deep.
damage was insane. He killed Samira so fast in her ultimate, but just so much CC letting Aurelius just drop those bombs from the sky.
Alright, so Bell pushing into Chaffles. I don't know how many games this season where he's been in this position, able to actually, take charge of the lane and kind of determine how it goes. Chaffles taking an amazing trade though here, and he does have Tiamat, so this is looking pretty good. Nice Claw will get him out of too much trouble. As Clone Chestnut doesn't miss. It's another one for Team Bell. 5 deaths here on the mid lane brand, 4 deaths on the Viego. That's
Oh, I do want to keep track of this. Aurelius does have a 14 stack Magi's right now.
Oh wow, he's getting there. Riz is standing up, but Chestnut lands another hook. It's the Shen ultimate through, and so they keep him alive, and it's a double kill here already as return damage. Aurelius trying to make it count, and he's gonna get a massive shutdown that is super worth 1,000 gold. Goes over. Bell is going 3 levels up, and he's gonna put him into the death realm. Gator might be able to survive this. Boxy is there as he comes out, but Bell does cash in. Clone flashes forward. I don't know about these flashes, but Bell able to flash out. Holy cow. I mean,
Nice shutdown to get us
returned
Aurelius.
that.
You got that. Was it Shin?
Yeah,
That's
Shen.
It's not. It could be worse, right? It could have went on the Leona. Obviously, the Misfortune getting it, but she was so low she had to back up.
I mean, I like the team out angle.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
We got this dragon about to come up. It would be the 3rd dragon for Team Bell, 2nd for Gets on Base.
Aztec
Oh, and
lands,
Aztec's in there!
And the curse the sad mummy onto Bell, but Riz is set up with the huge bullet time. Boxy takes his champion, flash forward hook, it'll miss as Inferno just dodges out. Boxy is still Thresh, by the way, and Inferno all in, and he picks up the kill. Aurelius was able to KS one of those, so he's got 10 kills here on the Xerath. But Inferno turns that play around.
He is now back at 14 Magi stacks after losing a portion of them to that shutdown. And this should be their 3rd dragon.
These teams played so much more coordinated in the first game, so much more cautious, and you can tell here in game 2, they're ready to just put it all on the line. to see whether or not they've got what it takes to make it into the next phase.
Honestly, Inferno went in on that misfortune a whole item down, and managed to survive and get some good damage. And
It's
win
just
the team
unfortunate
fight.
for him that the cash in on the shutdown
went off
went to
the-
Cerelius. So
Um, if the game can end sooner rather than later, it's not a bad thing, right? Keep accelerating the already accelerated.
right.
But it would have felt nice, I think, to get. But he's got a second item now, still almost an item down to this misfortune. But he's clawing back into this. 7 deaths, but does have the 6 kills. And Chaffle's gonna get that top lane tower.
Yeah, if they can get mid tower here too, this is actually going to be a pretty big gold swing back, and they do bring it within about 700. Gator lands the Zenith Blade onto Inferno, but it's too far, not enough, and
Oh,
so
man,
Inferno lands the double, and Cerelius now sending shot after shot into Riz. Aztec chasing down, but T-Bell's already won the fight.
I think they should go to Baron. They had to get the ult out of Shin. Misfortune does still have ulti, which is scary. Clone is just not having
Another
fun.
bandage toss
Oh!
into Hook. Aztec now taking after Chestnut. I mean, holy cow! This team, they just look so coordinated.
It's a good sign after that first game. I felt like that first game could have been a little tilting. You get down really early, you almost claw back and you lose, and they are not letting it affect them this game.
18 stacks here on the Mejais. This, oh, not quite death cap,
Yeah.
but he's double
Milk
rod.
I like that. Thank you, Quick McShifty in the chat.
Hell yeah.
I feel like this Viego has just been such a non-factor so far. Yeah, I feel like, obviously Amumu gives you a lot more urgency with, like, being able to ult and bandage toss in. And Boxy's farming well, right?
All
He's
right,
ahead on Amumu.
Quickly, before we get into our next fight, Quicksilver Sash on Viego. Do you think he doesn't know that you can QSS Mortality anymore? Or is it for the Amumu ulti?
It could be for the Amumu ulti.
We'll say it's for the Amumu ulti, okay?
Or the
Because
Sun from Dareth, right? But I don't know if I like it, man. I mean, you're 1 in 5. If you were like super far ahead and like strong, maybe. But I don't know how strong he is.
all right, these teams are positioning forward. Bell is surging in the bot lane, so he should be able to get another tower for his team here as the rest of them look towards Baron. They are threatening here, but there's good wards down. Gator's gotten really good wards for the side of Kits on base, so they know that they're not on it yet, and they're going to go in here and clear out some more wards. Inferno and Chestnut roaming over. They are somewhat playing as a team. They still want to look for this misfortune angle. They really want to set up MF to land the mega teamfight ulti. It's definitely still possible as we go into the teamfight stage, but it's roughly 4K gold lead.
Yeah, I think
for Team
I think Team Vel just needs to find a pick with Chestnut, right? Get Clone, get Boxy. If you can get Riz, obviously that's ideal. But I think a hook on Riz is a pull on Chaffle's ulti and try to save him angle, but Riz is positioning pretty well, so he's gonna be the hardest one to get.
Yeah, it looks like both these teams are a little afraid to start Baron. I mean, we're about to be 28 minutes into this game. Time has flown. But Soul is coming up, so I think that both of these teams are kind of prioritizing the Dragon take over any potential Baron play. Baron is definitely stronger now this season than it has been in the past, and so, some of these angles are just less realistic, and it looks like the Dragon is kind of the universal call. Both these teams agreeing on that.
And a lot of wards down for Team Bell, and It's on base. It looks like they're gonna go through, sweep a couple out. But I'm not seeing a lot of
Boxy
blue
might
wards
get caught
playing.
out here, as Aztec will
Having
look
to
to bandage
flash
toss,
out.
but just misses. So Flash burned before this fight, and Gator here now trying to get some continued ward clearing done.
We
And
look
they
at
need the
items.
rest of the team.
Cerelius is 2 items up on Clone.
Gator eats another one, and this is just, he's just gonna pop ulti. Gator on the side will just get burnt as it starts.
And there goes
and they go
Clone.
all in.
The misfortune ult was massive.
Pretty much a perfect misfortune ult, so it answers, and now there's got to be an angle. Chaffles needs to find it. The taunt onto Chestnut, and Cerelius has to flash, and so they will chase down. Bell
He'd be
teleports
behind
into
from
the
Bell.
back. Boxy looking forward, lands the stun onto Cerelius, but watch Bell on the backside of this fight, still has the Death Realm. Doesn't decide to take one of these players, so it is a 2 for 2 as the flash forward from Chaffles lands onto Chestnut. Chestnut is going to go down here, and they might be able to use this temporary advantage. A nice poke here on the Riz.
The real question is, does Bell know that you can't QSS Mortal anymore?
Does Bell know? Right, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, does Bell know that interaction has changed?
Chaffles is here just short on the taunt. Can't quite get the autos off. This is a speedy Cerelius.
Yeah, he's taking no damage from this, Oh!
Another ultimate coming out, forcing Clone away from this fight, and the last
He
shot! That
again.
last shot hits him, and Clone...
He said, "You suck" in all chat. Sad face from Clone. He's not having a good time, but the misfortune
That's
is
his
keeping him.
9th time visiting Gray Screen.
Oh, he's almost at the 10 death power spike.
It hurts, man. Never feels good. And that's a fully
Oh.
vested. Aztec is here. He's got Curse of Sad Mummy. He will use it, and the follow-up stun lands. But those are pretty tanky boys, so there's an angle for them to try and get this fight back. They need to set up Riz.
love
The
that
bullet
ultimate,
time
but-
is back on cooldown. They need to find this angle, but Gator is separated from the team, and so Team Bell will turn around. They know that Riz can turn it with the press of a single button.
I like looking for a fight, especially when they're down a person. I don't like looking for it on the Shin and the Leona. I guess his ultimate's a pretty short cooldown, but really you want to be using that on Boxy, you want to be using that on Riz. Because Chaffles is real tanky right about now. Teleport drop from
man.
Shin.
Chestnut tickled him with that hook. That one was close. Clone is clearing out a ward here, but there's this further ward. Nice deep vision here from Team Bell. Great coverage as Gator throws one down on the Baron.
Looks like they're gonna try to collapse up here on.
It's pretty tense. If you had an 11-1 and 10 Xerath, you'd feel a lot more comfortable. But I don't think that Team Bell, they're only 2.5k gold up. I don't think that they're in a position where they feel comfortable at all.
I think Xerath himself feels pretty comfortable, but everyone else is a little unsure.
Chestnut looking for one more hook that could help them push into an objective. They really need to be looking for neutral objectives after picks now. So if Chestnut is able to find another big hook onto either Riz or Clone or Boxy, to be honest, they could just turn that into a forced team fight at the Baron, and they should win that with the man advantage.
And we do have all ultimates up here for whatever this next objective fight is. It looks like they're gonna wait for Dragon, I guess, and Team Bell's gonna go for that soul.
Yeah, they're definitely a little hesitant. Aztec is here, though. There's no vision. Chaffle spots it out. Bandage Toss will land, though, and the first stun comes through. The Pyroclasm is going to go down, actually, so it lands across a couple of team members, but
he's so far behind.
He's pretty far behind. It doesn't do much. So that is the brand ultimate used here pretty early on.
And Thorelius is almost full build, looking to finish that Void Staff for his last item.
Chaffle's
So
no flash, but a taunt angle could be relevant. You can always get the taunt. So watch Chaffles in these team fights. He wants the angle, but he needs his team to back him up.
He doesn't have flash either, so he's gotta really make the ground up. So he's gotta look for the perfect engage.
33 minutes in, Team Bell is starting to lose control. You can tell gets on base, they're behind, but they're starting to dominate the play. Team Bell is less proactive here than they were in the early portions of this match. And I'd love to see them make a decisive call here with Chestnut and Aztec.
Bell is backing.
Yeah, Bell does have teleport, so they're just going to keep him in these side lanes. Both side lanes are pushed in. but gets
The
on
issue
base
is
is just
he-
letting them crash.
Yeah, in the sideway, like he can't beat the Shin. It's like at least last time in the 1v1 could not beat the Shin.
I mean, Chaffle should be bot here, no? Like, go push out bot and you
yeah,
still have
yeah,
ultimate?
you have your ultimate. There's no reason not to.
Ultimate comes out, so forces Clone back, and Clone flashes here. So ulti for flash. Chaffles is kind of frontlining, and Aztec can't really walk forward too much. Chestnut is on the side, that's one bandage toss in, and the hook lands as it's onto Riz. Inferno all in, but Riz finds a kill. Aztec with a beautiful ultimate, but Riz gets the bullet time across, and Cerelius goes down. It's 3 for 1. Bell didn't teleport in. What is going on?
I think I mean, honestly, I think the fight was over when Inferno. Listen, I don't want to shit on anybody, but he kind of ended. There was really no reason to go fully in there on the Shin. And then even after he died, I think Aztec should not have went in either.
Does Riz just win this after the
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know
Oh
why.
my goodness.
Chestnut, I don't know what that was about, man.
Riz at 14, 2, and 5. Putting on a display for us. That, I mean, the way that they were able to space that out and really kite out all of the members of Team Bell, gets on base, showing some good ability to play their angles. They're really protecting this misfortune, and that's what they need to do. This is almost a tie game, 61.8 to 61.6. We are so close, and finally, 35.5 minutes in, one of the teams touches Baron. There's no bullet time though. Chaffles is here. He's gonna land the taunt, but there's still an ability to land in. Oh, he hit. Oh, he was so close. It's teleport. Is that Cerelius? It's Bell. Inferno is here. Cerelius is so far away as Chaffles is going in onto Inferno. It's a double kill already for Bell as the Delth Realm lands, and the sash, it's used, but he can't get out. It's a triple kill. Riz is legendary.
Yeah,
Team
this
Bell
game
might
is
be
no longer Team Bell's game.
This might be the last that we see from Team Bell this season. This game could be it. The fully vested Mejai Xerath could be the end of it. I don't even know what to say. I mean, Riz has just played like immaculately. Another bullet time here is 80%, 70% of Cerelius' health is just going to be chomped down. They've got Baron, so this is guaranteed mid-inhib. Chaffles could look a different angle. Oh my gosh, Cerelius from range is going to at least land a counter kill. What a play, and now he's going to portal out? Chaffles potentially stuck here. The stun will miss. And this is going to be a long rundown. He flashes out, actually. Supportal combat happening on the side. He blast comes to safety. Riz is here. He finds Cerelius. Cerelius flashes, but he's dead. His team's not with him. Chestnut now as the solar flare lands. It's a double kill, and Inferno and Aztec can't walk into that. Team Bell falling apart at the seams. This is the end angle. Joe, this is the end angle.
It's over, man. It's over.
As they walk in, what can Aztec and Bell do? There's not much. It's another kill for Riz, his 20th. And Aztec will drop. It goes over to Bell this time. Well, actually to Boxy, who is role-playing as Bell. And that's game. 22 and 6 gets on base, simply gets on base. They knock it out of the park and they 2-0 Team Bell into relegation.